And we're at Zip Zap Hair in San Francisco, and this is his client, Graham, who is a customer service representative, right?
Yes.
Yes, and how do you feel about your hair?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. It's not too bad, at least you've got hair, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for being a model. And so what's going on with the back of his head?
Well, we have a neckline that's, you know, not that uncommon, but it is hard to work with. As you see, we have the cowlicks swirling this way. And is this neck hair or is this real hair? We don't know, but we're gonna comb everything down and take a look at it in its natural state before we start. And that's generally the hardest thing to do, is the neckline, the tapering. So we're gonna pick this up just like this and see what's going on under here.
What's going on?
Well, this is swirling this way.
It is. It's like, do you know about your cowlick?
I do not know.
He's got no idea.
Most people don't know about the back of their. Most guys don't know about the back of their
hair. So you're going to disguise it so it doesn't even look like
that? We're gonna leave this alone for right now because we can always cut it off later. Once you cut it, it's gone. So we're gonna see. I think he cut it himself too, which happens a lot with guys.
Did you cut it yourself? Or did you have like a girlfriend or something?
I'm gonna say I cut it myself. I'm just gonna go with that.
That happens.
I don't want to get my girlfriend in trouble.
Oh, you don't want to get your girlfriend in trouble?
Yeah.
So sometimes people go too high with the neckline, which can always be another challenge.
Right, so how do you know where the neckline should start?
Well, first we're gonna cut the hair, kind of leaving this area right here alone almost. And then when we get closer to the end of the cut, we can see what we're working with.
Great.
This technique is the clipper over comb technique. And we're gonna go right across, and we're gonna take a nice little section out. Comb it back down. You can kind of see where I did cut. The idea is to blend it together. So we're gonna work in this panel right through here, right through there. So we're gonna comb it down again, pick it up, kind of leave that alone again. Remember to leave that neckline alone. And we're gonna run the clippers right across the comb, just like that.
What are some of the common mistakes people make with the scissor, or what is it?
The clipper over comb.
The clipper over comb
The most common mistake is I'm gonna have the clippers turned off so I don't actually do it. But you see when the comb comes up like this, the clippers have to be right on top of the comb over here. But if the clippers are down like this,
it might cut the hair underneath. And then
and
it will make a bad ridge. Oh, yes. Don't make that mistake.
There's more room for error if we have a small comb. So we're gonna use a nice flat comb. There's no ridge on it, you know, it's nice and flat.
Yeah.
So here we go again, comb it down. And we're gonna work in this panel now over here. Same idea. And it's a pretty quick technique. We're just gonna go up, comb it down. Remember to comb the hair down. And we're leaving that out of the picture again. And we're just gonna cut up here. We don't wanna cut this yet, because this is the part that sometimes sticks up on people. Now this is just a rough length here we're doing now. So we're gonna fine tune it afterwards. You can do this with scissor over comb too, but the clipper over comb is fast and pretty easy. Now you want to work with dry hair, not wet, because wet hair sticks together more, and then when you cut it, you're cutting big groups of hair at a time. So you want to make sure the hair is fanned out first and then cut it. It's a lot finer and smoother cut. So now we're working closer to the neckline here. So rather than just taking the clippers and blocking it off, a lot of people do that. We're gonna take the clippers here and just do a little, just play around a little bit, you know, take a little bit off, see what's happening with his neckline. This is a real challenging neckline here. So we're just gonna play around with it, taking little bits at a time so you can see. We don't want to take too much off at once.
You're sculpting it, aren't you?
Yes.
It's like a piece of artwork.
Yes, it is a piece of artwork. Every haircut's a piece of artwork. So here we're gonna just pick this up and just make kind of a soft line. See, we're just picking that up a little bit. Now we can close it so it gets a little shorter and get some of this fuzz out of the way here. And get this part taken care of. We'll go over this again with the trimmers to make it really close. But you see right here, that's left the same now. We want to leave as much hair as we can there because it's kind of a void area. Hair really doesn't grow right there.
Right.
So we want to comb all that down again.
So you're compensating for the challenging cowlick.
Yes, ma'am. So you see, it's never gonna be totally perfect, but you know, we're gonna work with it, do what we can here.
Give it the illusion of perfection, right?
Yeah, do as much as we can there. So now what I'm gonna do is go back with the thinning shears. We also call them the blending shears. And we're just gonna kind of hit this a little bit right there, just to kind of weaken that so it kind of blends in more with this.
Okay.
So we just gotta have more of an illusion of being fine all the way. You know, so wherever it's heavy, we're just gonna take a little bit out. So now around the ear, we're just gonna keep the teeth down like this, scoop it up, pull it out.